Hello, welcome to Friday. My name's Claire Newcomb and today is my day to blog for Creative Expressions design team. I'll be creating a card today using Clear Stamp Sets, The Roses by John Lockwood, and the 2 speech bubbles and a couple of the sentiments from the new Stitched Mobile Fun Clear Stamp Set. Quite a simple card today. Be just a single layer mounted onto a card blank which I've already prepared. This is Creative Expressions foundation card. It's an A4 piece cut in half and then folded, so the dimensions of the card are 10.5 centimetres by 15 centimetres. Then I've taken milk white foundation card and cut a layer of 10 centimetres by 14 centimetres. Because I'll be doing stamping today, I'll be over stamping different layers and the images. I've already created my masks. Basically, to start with, I'm going to create a bunch of roses and I want to say on the card, "Hello, how are you? Hope you're well today." We're using the speech bubbles. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to stamp the speech bubbles and fit in the bunch of roses around them. I'm going to stamp with a small speech bubble. I'm using Memento London Fog ink for the roses, but for the speech bubbles, to make these stand out, I'll be using black Memento ink. Black archival ink to make them stand out, and I know that this gives a good clear black image. Okay, we're going to cover. This ink dries very quick. So next I'm going to cover that I've stamped. You'll see what I mean there. You can still see the outside edge of the impression. So that means that when I overstamp this image, lines will meet very neatly. I'm going to keep both of these covered because I want these to be in the forefront, and any roses that I stamp around them I want to appear as if they're behind. Next I'll take my rose stamp. My first rose will be in the forefront, and I'm going to build my bouquet around this central image here. To stamp roses around this now, I'm going to cover this rose and I'll stamp again. Just realised I needed a second mask because I'll be overstamping over 2 roses. So I've just created a second mask and I will cover. From now I'll only be inking the top of the bloom because it's only really the top of the rosebuds that we will be seeing now. I'm going to be moving the masks as I go to make sure that I don't overstamp any of the previously stamped images. Don't worry too much about the mess that it looks at the moment. It will actually all come clear once the masks are off. It may be worth having a little practice on spare copy paper before you do this, just to get an idea of how your blooms will sit with each other and just how you want to arrange them. And then you can work with that as a guide. So using all your masks available, just keep moving them. Masks back up to the top. Again, I'm just inking the top of the stamp. I don't need any of this stem now, because I'm not inking this. It doesn't matter if this touches the rest of the project. Masks away for a second and see how that looks. Just poking through the top there. I think that makes that a nice, friendly bouquet. Now we can begin colouring using Pro markers, and I think yellow is a nice friendly colour, especially just for a quick note to say hi. So I shall go in not too fussed at this stage about going over the edges. This is all just the one shade. I shall go in and do the shading in a second. So because I've used Memento ink, it means it doesn't bleed when I use my Pro markers. So I can just go through and lay that colour down. Like that, I think. Right, now I can take off the mask and you can see the illusion how here. Right, I can stamp my sentiments. Again, I shall do them in black, make them stand out. And I have a little rosebud here, just for continuity. I'm just going to stamp a little one here and colour that the same colours. I'm going to use a fine line pen, and I'm just going to add a border, a hand-drawn border, just to frame the piece. Okay, using the Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue, we'll attach this to the front of the card. Shape the ends of our ribbon. We have a nice plain simple but bright and cheery hello card. Thank you for watching me today. I shall be back with you again next Friday with another Creative Expressions design team make. I hope you'll join me then. See you soon.